सेकेंड वीडियो है ये। अब फर्स्ट वीडियो के लास्ट से ही कंटिन्यू है, जो कि in the towns different type of people used to live, such as washing folk, weavers, scribes, carpenters, potters, religious teachers, merchants, king, artisans, and traders organized themselves in guild or serenes. Trade both in the subcontinent and with East and North Africa, West Asia, Southeast Asia, China. India used to export spices, pine pearls, ivory silk, cloth, medicinal plants. Exchanges were facilitated by the introduction of the coinage. Punch-marked coins made of silver and copper were among the earliest to be minted and used. The first gold coins were issued by the Kushans. James Princip, an officer in the mint of the East India Company, was able to decipher Ashokan Brahmi in 1838. Limitations of inscriptional evidence. Letters are very faintly engraved, damaged, or letter missing. Not sure about the exact meaning of the words. Princip and P. Dassi. In the 1830, James Wilson, an offer in the mint of the East India Company, deciphered Brahmi and Kharoshthi, two scripts used in the earliest inscription and coins. He found that most of these mentioned a king referred to as Piyadasi, meaning pleasant to behold. There were a few inscriptions which also referred to the king as Ashoka, one of the most famous rulers known from Buddhist texts. The earliest states, the 16 Mahajanpads, the 6th century BC is an era associated with early states, cities, the growing use of iron, the development of coinage, etc. Early Buddhist and Jain text mention, amongst other things, 16 states known as Mahajanpad. Although the list varies, some names such as Vajji, Magad, Kaushal, Kuru, Panchal, Gandhar, and Avanti occur frequently. Clearly, these were amongst the most important Mahajanpads. While most Mahajanpads were ruled by kings, some known as Gans or Sanghs were oligarchies where power was shared by a number of men, often collectively called Rajas. Each Mahajanpad had a capital city which was often fortified. From 6th century BC onwards, Brahmans began composing Sanskrit texts known as the Dharmasutra. These laid down norms for rulers as well as the other social categories, who were ideally expected to the Kshatriyas. Some states acquired standing armies and mentioned regular bureaucracies. Others continued to depend on militia, recruited more often than not from the peasantry. First among us, the 16 Magad between the 6th and the 4th century BC. Magad in present-day Bihar became the most powerful Mahajanpad. It was a region where agriculture was especially productive. Besides, it was also rich in natural resources and animals like elephant, which was an important part of the army, could be procured from the forest spreads of the region. Ganga and its tributaries provided a means of cheap and convenient communication. Magad attributed its power to the policies of individuals ruthlessly ambitious kings of whom Bimbisar, Ajasatru, and Mahapadmanand are the best known, and their ministers who helped implement their policies. Rajagaha, the Prakrit name of present-day Rajgir in Bihar, was the capital of Magad initially. In the 4th century BCE, the capital was shifted to Patliputra, present-day Patna. इस तरह से ये सेकेंड वीडियो जो कि लगभग 6 मिनट का हो चुका है और इसको यहीं पर रोका जाता है।